Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories within company filings. And today we may just find out if Auburn National Bancorporation is having a great quarter or if their numbers are telling a different story. Before we dive in, if you want more straightforward insights like this, make sure you are subscribed. Also, join our Discord community linked in the description below. It is a great place to connect and discuss. Alright, let's get straight to it. We are looking at a Form 8K filing from Auburn National Bancorporation. Incorporated, think of an 8K as a current report that companies file when something major happens that shareholders should know about right away. In this case, it looks like they are reporting their financial results. The report is dated the 23rd of October 2025, and it's all about their earnings for the quarter and the first 9 months of the year that ended on the 30th of September 2025. So what is the main event here? They are sharing their financial health for the period. This is the part where we get to see how the company is actually doing, not just what they say they are doing. The actual juicy details about their financial performance are in a press release, which is attached as an exhibit. We will be focusing on the key takeaways from that. Now, let's talk about what really matters for a bank like Auburn National Bancorporation. We want to know about their earnings, their loans, and how much money they are making compared to how much it costs them to operate. Unfortunately, this filing itself does not contain the detailed financial tables like a full quarterly report would. It acts more like a cover letter pointing us to the press release for those numbers. If this 8K were more detailed, we would typically look for things like net income, earnings per share, net interest income, and maybe the loan portfolio growth. For example, if we saw a significant increase in net interest income, that would mean their core banking business of lending money out for more than they pay to borrow it is performing well. Conversely, a drop in net income might signal that other expenses are eating into their profits, or their lending income has decreased. Since the detailed financials aren't directly in this document, we have to infer from the context of an 8K filing announcing results. Typically, companies release these results to inform investors about performance. We expect to see numbers that show growth or contraction in their loan book, their deposit base, and their profitability. For instance, if their loan growth is strong, it suggests they are successfully attracting borrowers and the economy around them is healthy enough for people and businesses to take on debt. If their net interest margin is widening, it means they are efficiently managing their cost of funds compared to the rates they charge on loans. Looking at the broader landscape for banks, especially regional or community banks like Auburn National Bancorporation, the environment can be complex. Interest rate changes from the Federal Reserve significantly impact how much banks can earn on loans and how much they pay for deposits. If rates are high, banks can earn more, but it also makes borrowing more expensive for customers. Potentially slowing down loan demand, we usually also look at asset quality of the loans they made being repaid. A sudden spike in non-performing loans would be a major red flag, indicating borrowers are struggling. Their stock, Auburn, trades on the Nasdaq Global Market. This means they are a publicly traded company and subject to these reporting requirements to keep investors informed. What does all this mean for Auburn National Bancorporation? Well, without the specific numbers from the press release, it's hard to give a definitive score. However, the very act of filing this 8K on time shows a commitment to transparency. If the underlying press release shows strong earnings and a healthy balance sheet, meaning their assets are greater than their liabilities, and they have a solid capital base, it signals they are managing their business effectively in what can be a challenging banking environment. We would be looking for consistency with their previous performance, and whether they are outpacing competitors or falling behind. A key trend to watch would be how their net income is evolving quarter over quarter and year over year. The fact that this report is being furnished and not filed in a way that would make it subject to certain liabilities under Section 18 of the Securities Exchange Act is a common practice for earnings releases. It means the company is providing the information, but is being careful about how it is interpreted legally. Now, looking at the decision to disclose these results, Auburn National Bancorporation is playing by the rules. The essential takeaway is that they are reporting their financial performance for the period ending the 30th of September 2025. The critical next step for any investor or interested observer would be to obtain and analyze that press release. That is where the numbers that truly tell the story of their operational success or struggles will be found. In conclusion, this 8K filing is a notification that Auburn National Bancorporation Incorporated has released its financial results. It's the starting point, acting as a signpost directing us to the detailed financial report. The story of their performance for the first 9 months of 2025 is within that press release. We need to see if their loan portfolio is growing responsibly, if their net interest margin is healthy, and if their overall profitability is on an upward trajectory. Without those specific figures, we can only acknowledge the reporting event. Alright, that is our quick decode of this filing. What are your expectations for Auburn National Bancorporation's latest financial results? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate insights, and don't forget to join our Discord community in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.